Yo, what's going on? Happy Monday. What is up, Evan? You're up in here quick, man. Did you get the go live notification? My man, welcome. How's your Monday going? Got a chance to play it all? How's your cash build? I am testing out a slight respec to the Crossfire build that I've been working on. I'm here immediately. I see you stream. Oh man, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm testing out a respec. You're doing good, nice. A respec to this Crossfire build, and I've come to the conclusion that, as you will see, I'm able to, you know, boss with this build okay. It is not the strongest like bossing build, but I have come to the conclusion that that Crossfire is intended to maximize fun and playability and not be like the most broken, goated, OP, high damage, like bossing skill tree or trait. It is just so fun to mob. So I'm gonna run a few rounds of Chad here because I'm trying for the shiny hot slugger because I don't have that one yet. So I figured I'd run a few rounds of this and just kind of show y'all where I'm at with this build as far as bossing. And then I'm gonna go and run some mobbing and just kind of show you how this really maximizes the fun aspect of it. But we'll go ahead and get started. So again, this is not the strongest bossing build, but as you'll see, what's up, Blunts? Welcome. Yeah, so I was just saying, I just did a recent respec of my Crossfire build. It is fairly powerful. It is nowhere near as strong as some of the other builds that I have. But with Crossfire, I've come to the conclusion that it is just the reason that they built it the way that it is and gave it the skills and stuff that it has is because they're trying to maximize fun and playability for this skill tree trait, the Crossfire, where you pull out the dual pistols. And it's not ever meant to be like a big, heavy, broken, OP, bossing, high damage build. It is just hella fun in mobbing. I'm going to show you all that. So we'll run Chad here a few times, and I'm going to see if I get lucky with the Hot Slugger shiny, because I don't have that yet. But you'll see, it does some okay damage. There's some times where you see some pretty big chunks of health come out, and then when I flip to the action skill, I've got it set up now where I'm using the rockets. So I've got the dual shotguns, which do more damage than the pistols. But then when I press F, it will periodically give me, let's see, periodically occasionally a free grenade. But when I press F, to fire rockets for a duration that deal heavy gun ordnance splash damage. So, and those things are pretty powerful. So you'll see it here. I'll catch you next stream. All right, yeah, later, Evan. I'm using that in totems now with War Wagon and totems. Nice. All right, so here we go. I'll just show y'all where I'm at. Like I said, this is not the strongest bossing build, but it's really fun for mobbing. Oh god, he hit me right off the bat. I'm just trying to recoup my health. There's some damage, there we go. And then the sliding aspect, when I'm sliding, that actually activates more damage, so you can see there. I lose stacks when I do that then buff the damage output, but it's so hard to do when I'm so slow. All right, here's the action skill, and then press F and I'm gonna do the rockets. See, like, these do some pretty decent damage. You see that? So again, not the strongest build for bossing. Not by any means. It gets the job done, but as you'll see when we get to some mobbing, that's when this build is just really shines, because it's just so fun. And I don't honestly think it's ever gonna get to a point where Crossfire is one of those just like crazy broken, super powerful bossing builds, because it's just the skill tree stuff is just not there. I've looked through it, man. I've dug through it. It's just not there. Just the dude, thank you for liking the live. Let's see, is that the Hellwalker? No, this is not the Hellwalker. This is a insanely goated version of the Baylor, which is a purple. It is almost as powerful as the Hellwalker, but I don't use the Hellwalker against enemies that have like armor or shield because it does incendiary damage, and that actually makes the gun weaker against them. If it's a flesh boss, all day long Hellwalker. But if it's not a flesh boss, I will use this Baylor. So this thing does 15,000 DPS. It's only like a single shot. So you'll like it's like you load 2 mags in it or 2 shells in it at once. So each shot you're firing two rounds, and it's 3,045 by 10. So it's got 10 pellets, each pellet 3,045 damage, and then it has a crit bonus of 57%, which is 1% less than the Hellwalker. So it's like almost on par with like the damage output of the Hellwalker. The Hellwalker has much higher DPS because its reload speed is like 0.8, you know, like, so it's got a good bit faster of a reload speed, but that's the only reason it shows that it has much higher DPS. So like a kinetic Hellwalker. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's exactly right. Just a dude, sleight of hand is fun for bossing. I'm still tweaking my build. Yeah, just a dude, the pro gamer class mod is pretty goated. Yeah, so I have been seeing all kinds of people put together really powerful sleight of hand builds that are just wrecking, like true mode UVH6 bosses, just completely obliterating them. So I know that one is strong. I know it, I've seen it, it's been proven many times. I just wanted to see what I could do with Crossfire, and I think I've got it about as strong as like I know how to make it. Like there's a few tweaks I can make with different class mods and whatnot. So it may change damage a little bit, but this is 100% a mobbing build. And Crossfire is a mobbing skill, and I promise you, it is so fun. And when after a few runs of Chad here, and I'm just trying to see if I get lucky to get a shiny Hot Slugger because I don't have one yet. After a few runs of this, I'm gonna go do some mobbing just to show you all how fun Crossfire is for mobbing, and it's just great. Like I'm fully convinced. Gentry, thank you for following. I'm just fully convinced that they built the Crossfire to maximize fun and not necessarily be crazy, broken high damage output for bossing. So that's my conclusion. Let's see. Gentry, hey Fox, I was in your stream yesterday. Oh, nice, Gentry. Well, thank you for coming back by. Thank you for following. Let's see, just a dude. It also just feels good playing. It's just fun whipping cards around. Yeah, no, I hear you. 336 KO. This is Borderlands 4. Do you play? If not, I recommend. I love the game. It's fun. Oh, let me top off my health here. See if we can get a little bit of a better run here. So just so y'all know, this Crossfire build that I just recently respect. I'm still in Crossfire. I've been using it since I started with Cash, but I'm going all in on this, like losing fortune stacks, which then buff my damage output across many different aspects. And then Overshield plays into this, and it all happens with me sliding. So it's a very strange interaction. Let's see, 336, no, but I need it. I loved Borderlands 1. Oh, dude, yeah, Borderlands. 4 is the first game that got me into this franchise. Now I've gone back and I've started working my way through Borderlands 1, and I also have 2 and 3, which I haven't started yet. But yeah, I'm kind of doing it backwards. But I love this game. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. If you enjoyed 1, yeah, you'll love this one. I do have a bit of survivability issues, but it's just a matter of doing. No, I've been saying this since the get-go. I feel like Cash is just super squishy. Like I get knocked so easy with him, but like with all my other Vault Hunters, it doesn't happen. So I don't know if he's just squishy or if it's just the build or what. But so check this out. So I have, it's all of this, the build that I have, it's all, like I said, mostly centered around trying to trigger Windfall, because I'm my strongest when I'm in Windfall. It buffs everything. So I have things to try and buff getting into Windfall, buff critical hit chance, because then this skill from the class mod that I have. So just so y'all know, this purple class mod is kind of goated. Someone was in the stream yesterday and they told me to look out for this because it has a skill in it which can trigger Windfall on crit, and I literally found one earlier today. It's called the Seasoned Gambler, and the skill is this one here. And this one has 3 points into it. So can't stop winning. Cash gains a chance to critically hit with guns and action skill. So it buffs crit chance. But then the second part, whenever Cash critically hits an enemy with a gun or action skill, he gains a chance to enter Windfall. So by having a higher crit chance, I have a chance to land more crits. And as more crits that I land, I have more chances to get into Windfall. So that's the first thing I'm working. I was kind of like trying to buff with this build. The other part is losing fortune stacks. So this here, Unshaken. Cash gains increased damage from all sources for every fortune stack he loses. And then it buffs by 5% per fortune stack lost for 10 seconds, and it stacks up to 10 times. Then if you look right below it, we have Dusty Trail. And what this does is as Cash slides, he loses fortune stacks. So I can trigger the loss of fortune stacks by sliding. And then for every stack he loses, he gains increased gun damage, reload speed, and fire rate. So just by sliding and removing those stacks, this also buffs gun damage, buffs reload speed, and buffs fire rate, and it stacks up to 10 times. Then also we have this here. A portion of all damage Cash is dealt from enemies is converted into overshield. But then also whenever Cash loses a fortune stack, shots from his guns deal bonus damage equal to his overshield. So then I have overshield of 12% on damage taken, but then the bonus damage of plus 60% and then plus 20% of current overshield. So like that's a pretty big bonus damage right there. And again, it's all triggered by the loss of fortune stacks, which I can easily trigger by sliding. So, and then there's even another one I thought. Let's see, which one is it? I don't remember. I thought there was maybe another one that I had. But like those three all synergize real well. And it's, again, it's a weird interaction. So like as you see me mobbing and bossing or doing anything, when I want to try, like around every 10 seconds, I'll slide just to try and re-trigger all this like loss of fortune stacks, which trigger all the buffs. Let's see. Tiny Tina's fun. Yeah. I do the same with fortune stack loss, but with the dice instead. Oh, nice, nice, nice. As a new player, who would you recommend I play first? Gentry, I 100%. Oh, Amon. Wow, we got Just the Dude recommending Amon. I'm gonna say Rafa, just because he is my favorite Vault Hunter out of all of the Vault Hunters we've had in Borderlands 4 so far. His skills are just so broken. I have a Golden God Rafa build up on my YouTube. If you want to check it out, it's the same username as on all my platforms. It's FoxyZXP. But that broken that build is just broken. You literally have unlimited ammo. It turns your Golden God shotgun into basically a laser beam. You never stop shooting. You just run around shooting everything with insane amounts of, like, I'm talking plus 1000% damage you're dealing. It is insane. So like that has always been my favorite Vault Hunter is Rafa. So I would say Rafa, but honestly you can't go wrong. They're all fun. I second Rafa is fun too. Yeah. Rafa is just hella fun. You really can't go wrong with any of his skills. Like they're all fun. Whoa, who is that? If you're talking about the character, this is Cash. He's the new Vault Hunter that came with Story Pack. Well, was released with Story Pack 1. All right, so again, I want to preface this to anybody who just joined the stream. This is not a strong bossing build. I'm doing it just for fun, just to kind of see where things are at with this Crossfire build. It does some okay damage against these bosses, but where this build maximizes fun is with mobbing. Like it is 100% a mobbing build, and we're gonna get to mobbing in a little bit so you can see just how fun it is. But for right now, I'm just trying to have some, kind of test it on this boss. Also trying to get the, shiny hot slugger. See, it does some decent damage as long as I can keep re-triggering the slide with the damage. You mean, so like that's pretty good damage. It's just I'm so slow a lot of times it's hard to slide. And then we'll go and we'll activate the action skill and then check this out. So, okay damage, right? Like, nothing super crazy. Some pretty good damage. Taking care of Chad just fine. Not super fast, but we're getting the job done. But when we get to the mobbing, y'all will see what I'm talking about. This Crossfire is just, it's all about mobbing. Oh, Bama. Yeah, no, I know all about the green tree. That's the cards, sleight of hand. I definitely know all about the sleight of hand green tree. There's many people running that one, and I've seen many videos about how OP and how busted and how strong it can be, especially for bossing. But I just wanted to take my time on Crossfire for a while because I haven't seen a lot of people like doing a lot with it. It's been basically sleight of hand or the totems, and then you'll see a clip every once in a while of someone mobbing or whatever with Crossfire. And I really have come to the conclusion that Crossfire is not meant to be a high damage skill trait. It's really, it feels like they built it to maximize the fun aspect in the game, and because it is hella fun when you're mobbing. And I'm gonna run Chad here just a couple more times, see if I get lucky with a shiny hot slugger, and then we'll go find some mobs, and I'll show you all what I'm talking about. Dude, I farmed this guy for so long for a hot slugger when it hit 50. No, I'm not on UVH 1. I'm on 6, so I'm on the highest UVH level right now. So the damage you're seeing is on the, like, it's not the highest because I could turn on true mode, and that would like quadruple the damage, and I would be like, you would see the tiniest little slivers coming out. Like, this is not a true mode build. Like, I would literally, it would take me an hour to take out this dude if I turned on true mode, but I'm on the highest UVH level besides true mode. All right, let's switch to class mod. So I've been running this one because of the chance that it, like, on crit it can activate Windfall. But this other class mod, which I definitely use for mobbing, also is pretty good. I found it to be pretty good because it buffs all my gun damage by 35%, but then it also gives me a 40% critical hit damage, which is huge. And then it also has, oops, the skills on it are good too. Let's see, they are, so it's gonna give me 2 into Unleash, so Cash gains increased fire rate with guns and action skill. Tender Hearts, Cash gains increased critical hit damage, so another buff to crit damage, and then Windfall skill, while Windfall is active, Cash gains a chance to critically hit with action skill, so a higher crit chance. Hot Hands, deal bonus fire damage with his guns. The higher the fire rate, the greater the bonus, and then Bloodstained Moon, whenever Cash critically hits an enemy, he gains increased elemental effect chance, effect damage, and elemental damage. Fortune skill, whenever Cash kills an enemy with a critical hit, lob fire mortars at nearby enemies. So it's got some pretty decent skills on it. We'll see how that one does. Yeah, no worries.
If you've got skin, oh, you'll be back real soon, I'm sure.
Blunts, you're using the red tree, fire rate, and red wagon with green tree totem. Wait, red wagon, do you mean the one that replenishes ammo down here? This? War wagon? Is that what you're talking about? I was using this, but I found it's helpful when you're using something that's not a single shot, because it like automatically refills your magazine from your reserve ammo, so you can just keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting. So if you're building around that aspect of it, it's great because you can just keep shooting. That makes it great. But because I had 3 points into it, but I'm using a single shot shotgun, and half the time it doesn't proc, and so I was like, I'm just wasting my time. I'm wasting skills into this because I'm using a single shot shotgun, and half the time it doesn't proc. So I was like, I'm just gonna put the points somewhere else. But if I ever like respec with Crossfire back into something that's not a single shot, I will absolutely turn this back on, just because it makes it much nicer to just be able to continue shooting and not have to reload. All right, so let's see what this class mod does.
You will die second.
Ooh, that's some damage. That is some damage. Woo! Good God, that class mod's even doing more damage. All right, let's go action. Here we go, rockets. So, as I said, it's not the strongest for bossing, but it gets the job done. Definitely gets the job done. Oh, I gotta show you all this weapon I found. This AR. Oh man, I gotta show you this. I really wish... You know what? Let me ask y'all this. Does anybody know... Is there a cache infinite ammo build? The only thing I know of is War Wagon skill in the red tree, well, like we were just talking about blunts, where it's not infinite ammo. It doesn't give you more ammo. It just refills your magazine from your reserve ammo. So you just continue shooting until you run out of ammo, basically. But does anybody know if there is an infinite ammo cache build? Because if so, this AR that I found would be absolutely broken with that. It's a Jacobs AR. Yes, you can build around it. It's great with the gamer. Okay, so it is possible then. You can get infinite ammo, like ammo regen or just not consuming any ammo. Is that true? You said yes, I'm gonna assume that that's true. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to look into that because this AR that I found, I'm gonna pull it out and show y'all. It is broken, y'all. It is so cool. Look at this thing. Bleed build is great with it. Okay, I'll have to look into this. So check this thing out. The DPS on it doesn't seem that great. We're like 11,000 DPS for a level 60. You're like, what? That's not that great. But I promise you, it can be. So I'm not spec'd into War Wagon right now, so that's the first problem. If I was spec'd into War Wagon, I would use it. But because I'm not going to, but I'll just show it to y'all for a second. But with War Wagon, that way I can just keep shooting. And if I have like infinite ammo or ammo regen, then I could just keep shooting at this thing forever and it would be great. But I'm not spec'd into that right now. But this thing is nuts, dude. Y'all look at this. So it's a Jacobs and it has a Ripper licensed magazine. So it actually shoots faster than like any of these other Karkadan, you know, ARs that you can find because of that Ripper, that Ripper licensed magazine. Curtis, thank you for the, what is that, a heart? A hug? I can't quite see the icon, but thank you. Appreciate that. So it shoots faster, right? It's got the Ripper licensed magazine, but here's where it really shines. The Daedalus licensed multi-loader that I can load an AR with shotgun ammo. And shotgun ammo hits harder than AR ammo, so it does way more damage when you put in the shotgun ammo. However, it only has 320 rounds in shotgun ammo. And that's where I was like, if I can find an infinite ammo build or a way to spec into something that gives me infinite ammo, this thing would be nasty because with the shotgun ammo, it's crazy. Like, I'm gonna just use it just so you all can see like what kind of damage it'll do. And you can get the idea. But I'm gonna run out of ammo really fast, just so you know. And in fact, I'm gonna have to I'll have to switch the bot or something. This is pistol ammo. Let's see. We'll just do that. Okay. So when I run out of ammo, I'll switch to the bot. But just so you can see, because it's fun. Let me proc these damage thing. Get this. See, I'm like running out of ammo real fast with my clip. Each clip is emptying really fast. Whereas if I could shoot consistently, like you can see the damage this thing's doing. It's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. It's nuts. I just wish I could shoot it consistently. And if I had infinite ammo and where I could just shoot this thing forever, oh man, it'd be great. I'm just gonna finish him off with this. So I held on to that AR just so I can maybe try to build around it at some point because I was like, this thing is fun. And it does some pretty good damage. Just popping in, I just bought Battlefield Red Sec. My son is playing it. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Battlefield games, but I've done like the Black Ops and stuff, but I haven't played Battlefield. I heard really good things though. Deo, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. Let's see. So yeah, I held on to this, but yeah, like I said, you have to be spec'd into War Wagon with this, and you got to have something that's going to be like continuously regenerating ammo because you can see, I am down to like 92 in my reserve ammo, and if I could continuously shoot with this thing, I would have run out long before I would have finished the boss here. But I was like, this is gonna be a fun weapon, so we'll hang on to it. All right, let me show y'all the actual fun in this build now. Let's go do some mobbing. Let's go do it. Let's go. Let's go down to the where you. Let's see. Actually, is there somewhere? What's a good mobbing location? You know what? Let's try the Ordnite processor event. I'm always down for some Shalas. Still haven't gotten the one with the Torg license impact mag and shotgun ammo. So maybe I can get lucky and get one of those. Curtis, thank you for the heart. Battlefield 4 was my OG playing field, but this new stuff is similar to Call of Duty a bit. Oh, cool. What class mod are you using with the crossfire? I use the whale and hot shot. I am using the one that gives me the fire beam. I forget what it's called. Let me see. Hot shot. Yeah, that's the hot shot. That's the one I'm using. But now I want to also mention, I also have a bunch of purples that I've been using, and this one here is actually kind of great. Like, not kind of great. It is great. So the Seasoned Gambler unjoystick. If you see a Seasoned Gambler, grab it, especially if it has Can't Stop Winning on it, because this gives you increased in crit chance with your guns and action skill. But even on top of that, whenever Cash critically hits an enemy with guns or action skill, he gains a chance to enter Windfall. So just by getting crits, you can get into Windfall. That is that's great. Purples are godly for Cash. Yeah, no, as I'm finding, like, the best skills and the best stuff that I've found so far on these class mods are on the purples. And I typically run the purples. The only reason that I would switch to a hot shot is just for that awesome interaction with the fire beam spin. It's just fun while you're mobbing. So that's why I had it. It's just hella fun. No, get out of there. So I'm gonna go do this Ordnite processor event for funsies. And that way I can show you all some of this mobbing stuff. Oh, let's just go ahead and do this, because I don't want to deal with this guy. As soon as I hear the crystals, I just pull out the bod so I don't have to deal with them. Because trying to get through the crystals with just the shotgun isn't always the easiest. It takes a while. You gotta have some kind of splash damage to get through those stupid crystals. Let's see. What is that? Musket barrel. Alright, let's do it. Now, here's the only problem with Crossfire is you can't pick up the canisters when you're doing this, when you're in Crossfire, which stinks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for a minute, and then I'll pull out Crossfire just to show y'all how fun this can be. Where'd you go? All right, here we go. We got a few people here. All right, we're gonna rocket them. Save some of it for when we get more people here. Did you not die? There you go. Oh my God, stop shooting me. These Ordnite bros can take a beating. But once I get through it, we'll go ahead and switch to this. See what I'm talking about? But these ricochets are helping me take out everybody around them, so it's fine. There's Windfall. You see what I'm talking about? It's like I'm almost doing no damage to him. Like, his health is not even moving. What is even going on? It's literally not moving. All right, there we go. Did he become immune to my shotgun? this does some pretty good damage with these rockets. I guess at some point I gotta actually start getting these canisters, huh? Get over here. See, there's that windfall on crit.
Just review from the land of living.
All right, I gotta read something real quick. I forget what the. Let's see. Oh, the beams. Oh, okay. So it's the beam. Yeah, I have to click and hold fire to activate that. All right. Unjoystick. Twitch, what's going on, man? Unjoystick. Yes, I do on the weekend. So I do have. I kind of dedicate my viewer games times to the weekends, and I stream on Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m. as long as like I don't have something going on with the fam, like my girls are in softball. If they have a game or practice or something that pops up, then I have to cancel them or move them around. But they're scheduled for 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, and those are my like dedicated viewer game days. It's not always viewer games, but if I'm gonna do viewer games, it'll be those days. Unjoystick, thank you for following. But my weekday streams, which are currently scheduled for Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m., are solo. So like that's just my dedicated solos time. But then the weekends is when I'll get the folks in. Forsaken Prince, thank you for following and thank you for liking the live. All right, let's activate this and see how this works on this dude with the rockets. Ready? Here we go. Not getting through it very quick. Almost through him. All right. Stop shooting me. Come on, give me that foot. Give me that foot. Give me that foot. I should probably break out the bod because this is going to take forever. I feel like it's almost through it though. Come on, there we go. Oh, I ran out of time. I gotta stop messing around. What's still beeping? This dude, how'd you survive? All right, let me see if I got any goodies. I'm gonna take it more seriously. Thought I actually finish it. I hate trying to get class mods with trick shot. Oh, where do you get the oh wait, trick shot. Is that a skill? I don't even remember all the skills at this point. It sounds like it's probably a skill. Oh wait, trick shot. Oh, you're talking about the firmware trick shot, right? Firmware? Yeah, that's tough. Like farming any specific piece of gear with the firmware you're looking for is always tough. Firmware, yeah, okay. Oh wait, jeez, I'm low on ammo. You know what? Let me just go over to the safe house right next door and fill up the ammo and come back. That's way easier. Alright, let's try to take it seriously this time. Let's see if I can get to the end. I usually don't have a problem getting to the end, but of course just kind of playing around here. Saltier than skag piss. Oh, they disappeared on me. That's alright. Oh, he's mad now. Oh, you got dead. To activate some of these buffs. Here we go. I gotta slide to activate my buffs. Yeah, look at the damage now. Look at that. When I slide, it activates all these buffs that I've got because I lose fortune stacks, and when I lose fortune stacks, it gives me all these extra buffs. Oh man, look at that damage. Love it. Look at that. Get over here. All right, where's the guys at? There they are. Come here. Look at that. The fire nova just got both of them for me. I love it. And I got an extra one here. This little guy can take a beat. There we go. Get over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come here. Oh man, they're everywhere. I got canisters everywhere. Getting blown up like crazy right now. Seven, and we got a minute left. All right, I think we're gonna finish this fine. Oh yeah, we got this. We got a minute left. We're gonna wreck this dude. We'll finish him with the action skill. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Chill. Man, I didn't get a single drop on that. Wow. How many months since release people are still using the shotgun? Wait, what? What shotgun? JZ Jax. How many months since release people are still using... What, when you say the shotgun, what shotgun are you talking about? Because I bet you the shotgun that I'm using is not the shotgun you're thinking of. Name the shotgun you're thinking of, and I guarantee you I'm not using the one you're thinking of. Unless you're talking about the action skill. Oh, I think bod? Oh. Well, the bod has stickies. That's the reason I'm using it against the Ordnite dudes. Because it's just easier if you have something with splash damage to hit the Ordnite that are on the dudes. But once I get through the Ordnite, I switch to either action skill or back to this shotgun here. But I could use the bod. I could use... I have a sticky Shala if that would make you happier to not see the bod. Oh, this thing here is nasty too. The scoot and shoot. This thing's nasty. Hell, I'll use that. This thing is nasty. Actually, I can't use that right now. Let me see. Can I use it? Let me see. Hey, hold up. Nah, I can't. Not with the setup I'm using right now. Let me use... Oh wait, no, I can't use this either. Crap. That's why I'm using the bot, is because it synergizes with the way that I'm built right now. Anyways. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. I just think that's what he meant. Okay, bot is a W in my opinion, and scoot and shoot, I use the Cyclops. Yo, yeah, scoot and shoot and bot. Yeah, the scoot and shoot is nasty. I have found this thing to be really on par with the bot, because what makes the bot so strong is the fact that each shot it shoots 5 of those stickies, and each sticky does like 3% damage. Whereas the scoot and shoot multiplies the gun that you're shooting. So like as you shoot, you know, you use it so you understand. But it multiplies it every time you shoot it. It shoots from your last location up to 9 times. So you can have up to 9 multiplied versions of your gun, all shooting stickies that each do 13% damage, which is way higher than the bod's like 3%. 3%. So this thing can be nasty. And in fact, let me go ahead and I'm going to just change something in my settings here so that I can use it because it is fun. Give me just 1 second and I'm going to change a setting so that I can use this. Because the way I got my mouse set up right now, it wouldn't let me use it because I'm like using a macro that helps me just auto reload these shotguns faster. Just ups the DPS, makes things easier. But I'm going to change this to this. Okay, now I can use it. All right, check it out. Yeah, I've been trying to get the God roll. What is the God roll, Paul? What's the God roll of this? I don't honestly even know. I just saw this. This was the highest DPS one that I have found. It doesn't have Jacobs on it, and I think someone in the stream yesterday mentioned you can get one with Jacobs on it, which would be just insane. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to go farm some of these for Jacobs. Look at all this iridium down here. So, yeah, this thing is nuts. So now I should... Yeah, okay, now I can use this. I'm going to switch to stickies, and we'll try this with this. Let's see, which one do I have this on? 2 and 4. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. So no bod this time. We're going to go scoot and shoot on the Ordinite bros. Come here. I need that. I need that canister, bro. Give me that. All right, here we go. Scoot and shoot. My fire rate's like hella slow right now, so it's not really working all that well. I've not optimized my build for fire rate. I've been optimizing it for reload speed because I've been using like a 1-pump shotgun, so my fire rate is just like abysmal. He looks like he's got tons of stickies on him. There we go. I was gonna say he's got tons of stickies. Why are they not blowing up? Now they're blowing up. There they go. Oh, we got him. We got him. Get off me. Get over here. Why does it do that? Give me that. See, the change that I made so that I can use the scoot and shoot makes my shotgun way slower. So I'm kind of feeling sluggish right now. It usually shoots way faster than this. The reload anyways. Alright, I need one more of the can. There we go. Okay, am I missing? There we go. Alright, let's see what the scoot and shoot does this time. Oh man, they're okay. Now they're working. Good God, it just completely wrecked the dude that time. It worked that time. Woo! That was even faster than the mod. Oh, and he dropped me a shallow, I think. I heard a drop. We'll see what it is. Come here. Whoa! That made me miss. Get some.
Gather was your post. The second was me. Left yourself wide open.
I ran out of time on this one. Oh well.
Always smart.
It's over. Let's see what he dropped me. Paul, thank you for following. It was a, let's see, I found a god roll at a vending machine. All right, let me back up. I missed some of the comments. Hang on, backing up. What about Ripper, COV, the charging thing, Torg, and Jacobs, I think. Oh, okay. Thank you for answering that, Paul. By the way, what skin you have on the purple shotgun? It's really nice. Oh, this is the Firehawk's Fury. It's like an add-on purchase. I think it was like $4.99 or something. But I just loved it, so I was like, I gotta have it. But let's see. And it looks really, really cool on a lot of these weapons, especially this one where the whole top has that like animated like fire look. So this is the baler that I'm using. It's this here, but this is what it looks like with the skin on it, which is just like insanely cool. Right? And so it's this right here. Firehawk's Fury. It's super cool. And then if you look at some of these other weapons, like this AR that I found, right? So like this thing, all these Jacobs weapons just always look so cool. But then you throw Firehawk's Fury on it and it becomes this. So it takes like all the metal aspects of it and turns it into this like fiery look. Pretty wild. So like that's what it looks like before, which is just awesome as is. Let's see. Cyclone SMG on cash goes crazy and melts crystals. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. I do have a Cyclone. Maybe I should try that then. Melts crystals, huh? Let's see. I do have a Cyclone. Let me. Ooh, I'm gonna have to actually switch to my Hot Slugger for a round and see how well that works. Because this thing buffs damage like crazy after a few kills. But I have a Cyclone in here, I thought. No. Oh, it's in my bank. I don't have it in here. But that's good to know. I agree. I'm using a dice build with unlimited fire rate and ammo, so it's nutty. Unlimited fire rate? That's crazy. 1 point, nothing beats lead, and 3 in War Wagon breaks cash. Okay, nothing beats lead. War Wagon I have been using. H2K. I had been using War Wagon, but I stopped using it because I optimized my build for single fire weapons, which is why I have like the Hot Slugger and this baler. It says 2 here, but that's because you load 2 shells into it at once. So when you shoot, you're shooting 2 shells. So it's essentially a single fire weapon. And I'm just optimizing like for reload speed and not fire rate, because fire rate doesn't matter if it's a single fire weapon. Reload speed does. So I totally got rid of all the points into War Wagon because I was like, it can help if I land a crit. It means I doesn't have to reload. But because it's only because there's only 2 rounds in the mag, it hardly ever procs because it says ammo refill chance. You know, when you put all 3 points into it, it's like, I don't know, 20% chance or something. But then it says ammo refilled. It goes up to 30% of your current mag. 30% of 2 rounds is not even another round. So it's like, it doesn't really do much for these single fire shotguns. So if you're using ARs or something that has a larger clip, yes, absolutely all day long. It makes sense. It's awesome. But let's see, bullets. You said, what was the other one? Nothing beats lead. What is that? What tree is that in? Nothing beats lead. Is that red tree? Nothing beats, oh, a portion of all elemental damage cast. So I spec'd into this earlier today, and you know, I probably just broke something completely because I completely respec'd and changed everything. I went away from the whole what I'm spec'd into now, which is what I was using before, but I kind of rechanged things and kind of went into it more heavily with all 5s here, whereas before I only had like 2s and 3s into some of this stuff. And because of that, I was able to get down to here, sorry, I take that back. When I got down to nothing beats lead and when I had War Wagon, it was so hella weak, like I was doing almost no damage at all. I had to abandon the game when I was taking on Chad, the Callous Harbinger of Annihilating Death. I went there to test it out, And I was just, like 20 minutes in, I only took down like that much of his health. I was like, okay, something is not working right. This is not working. I had to abandon it. So that being said, there's probably something else I should have spec'd into that I didn't to really get the benefit from this. But I was all 5 into Nothing Beats Lead, and it was complete garbage for me. So there's got to be something else that I'm missing. Let's see. Let me go back. Gotcha. The build I was saying makes the Cyclone go burr. That's what I was referring to. Oh, okay. Same tree. It's down below. Warwing question for Rafa build. White gun. What gun would you recommend for beating Bloom Reaper? Are you talking about my, like the Golden God Rafa that I've shared before and that I have up on my YouTube? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, I think Paul kind of gave you the best answer there. If you want to, so Javin, you said yes. It's tough because Bloom Reaper is such a different beast. That Golden God Rafa build is really not like a great Bloom Reaper build. It's not. It's really optimized for bosses that you don't have to get through a whole series of crystals before you can start attacking them and taking them out. The Bloom Reaper situation just kind of totally ruins that whole build with the crystals. But I would say probably what Paul said. Get a nice strong Dark Beast, ideally one with a dataless multi-loader that lets you flip to shotgun ammo because it does more damage when you have shotgun ammo. It shoots a little slower, but the damage output that you do with those bullets make up for the slower fire rate. It does way more damage. Use the Dark Beast on the crystals and line up the crystals because the Dark Beast shoots through them. And so you're shooting 2 stacks at once. So that would be the first part. And then use the sticky on Bloom Reaper. Davin, and what kind of damage range am I looking at for level 60? Level 60. Oh, you're talking about like what sort of damage range are you looking at for those guns on a level 60? Well, here's a level 60 bod. This one says 8,800 DPS, but it has 3% stickies. This one has pistol ammo versus like, I think the best one you want is SMG ammo because you have the most of ammo in your SMG, and the SMG ammo, you shoot the fastest with SMG ammo. But I found this one to be good enough. Like it wrecks everything. So you can't go wrong even if you get one like this that has the Torg 3% and pistol ammo. But I think that the highest DPS that you can get is something like 13,000 DPS in a bod. And I don't think you need anything more than this. Like 8,800 DPS in a bod with 3% stickies, it wrecks everything. Like, so you don't necessarily need anything stronger than that. So here's a good example of a bod you could go and farm. As far as a Dark Beast, I don't have any handy. I can show you if anybody has any. If anybody has an answer there, maybe we can help them out. Somebody in the community can answer that. Looks like we got a few folks here. I wish I had one handy for you, dude. I don't. All right, let me see what he dropped me here. Is this anything good? Probably not. Nope. COV too. Ugh. Dataless. Splash damage, splash radius, equip speed. Why they always got to throw the equip speed on there? Does anybody care about equip speed? Am I the only one that literally does not care about equip speed? Every time I see equip speed, I'm just like, no, it's garbage. I don't want it. Get your equip speed out of my face. Give me some good stuff. All right. I'm going to try the Hot Slugger this time. We're going to go Hot Slugger, and we're going to go...
Let's just go out there.
We'll do this thing again. This little guy cooked. We're going to go Hot Slugger, and... Actually, I need some ammo. See if I can find some ammo. Oh, you know what? There's some ammo down over here. What's going on over here? Wreck these dudes. We'll wreck these dudes with our action skill. Look at that. One shot at him. One shot at him. One shot at him. One shot at him. Ready? Oh, one. Oh, no! More than one shot. What's up there? I see something up there. Oh, it's you. Come here. Be done with you. Alright, let's see. There's usually ammo down here, so there's some. Best dark beast is Jacobs and Daedalus shotgun. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think, Paul, that's really the best answer. You want one with the Daedalus multi-loader, with Jacobs and the Daedalus multi-loader that has shotgun ammo. That's really all you care about. Because once you find that, I promise you, you'll get through those crystals no problem. So really, I wouldn't even worry about the DPS or the damage. Like, just look for one that has Jacobs and the Daedalus multi-loader that loads shotgun ammo. And you'll be ready. You'll be good. It helps if you're switching, like, for status effect. Oh, yeah. Paul, you talking about gun switching? Yeah, gun switching. Yeah, so if you're doing, so like, if you, for example, if you have, like, I've got a couple elemental bods, if that's what you're talking about. So like here, I've got a corrosive one and I've got a radiation one. So like, you know, switching between the elemental versions so that, you know, you can use this one against armor, maybe this one against shield, right? Something like that, or flesh. That makes sense. Yeah. So that, in that case, yeah, the gun switching does make sense. But I just never do that. So I'm just like, nah. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I didn't put my Firehawk's Fury on the Hot Slugger. Let's throw that on there real quick. Throw it on there. Firehawk's Fury. So it only does it on the back part, but it just kind of makes everything else look kind of cool too. I dig it. Yes. Yes. All right, here we go. Exactly. Yeah. Cyclone with Jacob's barrel destroys crystals. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. I have to go back and fix this. Otherwise, this thing shoots way too slow. Hold up. Jack, Hot Slugger Bros. Yeah. What's up, dude? Yeah, I've been running the Baler that I've been using for a while, but it's the one that only shoots once. You load it with 2 shells and it shoots, and then you reload to shoot it. So it's kind of like the Hot Slugger where you're constantly reloading. So I've spec'd into things that buff reload speed and not necessarily fire rate. So that's where I've got the Hot Slugger and I've got the Baler, and I'm just kind of going back and forth between the two because they're both fun. But I've not gotten the shiny Hot Slugger. So outside of the streams, I'm trying to farm that because I saw it in your video and I was jealous. You had me jealous. I was like, I want the shiny Hot Slugger. Okay, so I got to change this. Oh, and Jack, I figured out how to optimize a macro for single fire weapons like the Baler and the Hot Slugger to add in the automatic, like pressing the R key to like reload. So I have a macro that I'm going to apply right now because I turned it off just a second ago so I could use a different gun, but I'm activating it right now and watch the difference. Stop shooting me. See that? That's how much faster that's shooting now. Look at that. I'm just holding my macro. Oh, good God. Who is wrecking me? There's someone. Oh, there was someone. You're a nasty little varmint. Yeah, and Jack, as I was telling folks earlier, if you see me slide a lot, it's because I'm spec'd into Crossfire still, and I'm optimized for losing stacks because when I lose stacks, it gives me a bunch of buffs, and when I slide, there's a skill that you can use. I'm sure you've probably seen it. When you slide, it makes you lose stacks. So as you see me sliding a lot, that's why. Okay, what is this dude invincible? Why are they all invincible? What is happening? Why are they all invincible? Who's making them invincible? Is it that dude? We need to get rid of you. What the heck was that? That's the first time I've seen them all invincible like that. Nick, thank you for following. And yes, I am using the bod just on these Ordnite and Crystal bros because otherwise it's just too hard to get through the crystals. But as soon as I get through, gotta pull out my shotty. I can sometimes get through the crystals okay with the hot slugger. Especially if I've gotten a few buffs on it like this. Oh, see that? I got through them there. Oh god, I'm so slow. I hate it. Stop sniping me. Oh man, I'm totally struggling this one. Only a minute left. I haven't gotten through the second round yet. Get over here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can take out this last dude, because I'm not gonna be able to get to the end. Another chance for a Shala. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Alright. We're going rockets on them. Oh my goodness! What is happening? Oh, now they're all gonna get right in the way. Is anybody gonna die? Oh, thank you! And it knocked me again! And I'm back! What the heck? Oh man, that one was rough. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at all the canisters everywhere. Yo. I figured I'd follow over here too. Oh, Nick, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Have you been over on the YouTube? Yeah, I feel like I recognize the name. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Find a weapon that's efficient and destroy. That slide be hard to remember a little bit. Oh, you know, Curtis, 100%. Yeah, I'll be shooting. It's like I can do it every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds, I can slide to lose stacks and then buff all my fire rate, reload speed, and gun damage. But I forget half the time. And then also I have, which is the reason I'm using the watts for dinner is because, I mean, I do have a super soldier, and I really need to go put some firmware on this so I can use this, because then I'll have, more movement speed, which will make sliding easier. Plus it has the 1 ammo regen a second. I don't really care about the fire rate because I'm optimized for reload speed, not fire rate, but it'll be there. But this one has siphon on it, so that will help me keep my overshield. And the reason I say that is because this skill here that I'm spec'd into here, so whenever so a portion of damage, this also gives me overshield, but a portion of damage Cash is dealt from enemies is converted into overshield. Whenever Cash loses a fortune stack, shots from his guns deal bonus damage equal to his overshield. So this gives me 12% overshield plus 4% of damage taken, and then bonus damage plus 60% and 20% of current overshield. So this just, again, helps buff damage when it gives me overshield and helps buff damage when I lose stacks. And I can trigger losing stacks by sliding. And also when I, just by sliding in general, it buffs gun damage and reload speed and fire rate. And it stacks up to 10 times. So all these things here are like around losing stacks, and then this slide like triggers that. So it is a weird interaction, but that's what I'm spec'd into. Let's see, Nick. Oh yeah, Nick, was that you? I see you commented from YouTube, and then you followed over, it looks like on the purple app. Oh, it is you. Yeah, same username. Okay, I was just gonna read the comment I missed on YouTube. To be fair, I don't ever see anyone switching weapons. We are so powerful. We just, yeah, no, yeah, you're talking about, I was talking about earlier with the enhancement and the gun switching. Yeah. Let's see, let me back up. We have HDK, Cyclone, Dark Beast, and the shotgun from Moxie is a solid, consistent grab. Yeah, I totally agree there. The shotgun from Moxie, Nick is everywhere. Yes, Nick is everywhere. Oh gosh, the Sweet Embrace, right? Isn't that the one from Moxie? Sweet Embrace. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Bama, the new XP gain is cool. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, where the boss, like bosses and badasses give more XP. Yeah, sweet. Oh, thank you for confirming, Jack. That's what I thought. So sweet embrace. Thinking about getting on and leveling up cash, but the grind is so slow. Yeah, Mike, I hear you, dude. It is. Curtis, that slide would be so mess me up too. Yeah, dude, it does. I mean, it's easy to do if you have enough movement speed, but I'm basically default speed right now because I have like almost nothing. I have 1 point into this fast cast just to try and give me a little bit more movement speed, but it's only 7%, so I can almost not even feel it. But the faster you are, the easier it is to slide, because when you're zooming around, you can just like drop into a slide and slide a good ways. And the longer you slide, it'll stack this up to 10 times. But you got to be sliding for a while. But I can only slide long enough to activate like 1 stack because I'm so slow. So that's where like I've been thinking about switching from the watts for dinner, which does help with additional shock damage, but I don't need it with how I've just kind of respect a bit. So I'm thinking I'm going to probably switch to this siphon. Probably this siphon here with the Energy Shield Nova that I got, this level 60 super soldier, because then this gives me another 25% movement speed, which is noticeable. That is noticeably faster. Let's see, what's the super soldier I have? Vagabond and Reflect, yeah. Are you going to get a proper slide? Yeah. Yes, H2K, I do have a Discord. Let me share the link. Give me just 1 second. I got to ask my bot for the link and it'll give it to me. Got him up on YouTube, my TV, and the purple app on my phone right now. Nice! How am I coming through on the TV? Everything look okay? I need to see if Siphon Vagabond... Watts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't... That would be a tough... Dude, that would be perfect. Siphon Vagabond Watts. I have a Siphon Amp Watts, which is the one I'm using here. And you know what? I don't even know why. Oh, I do know why I was using this one, because I put Skillcraft on my level 50, and I have Deadeye on this level 60, and I haven't found another Skillcraft to put on this level 61. But this one gives me, the level 60 gives me more shield coverage, faster regeneration rate, and it has more siphon, and it's 100% amp versus 50 like the one I'm using. So this would be a significant upgrade, but again, no movement speed. All good on the TV. Nice. Okay, here's the Discord link for anybody on the TikTok app that wants to drop in the Discord. Definitely jump in there. We're always talking Borderlands. Sometimes we'll sync up and you know, share loot and stuff. All right, let me try to run this again. And you know what? With this level 50, I'd love to have the more shield coverage. I gotta see if I can find a Skillcraft. Hang on. Because I am getting beat up with this thing. I keep seeing my shield breaks constantly. No, that's not it. You know what? I might actually just go Deadeye, because I'm not even running Skillcraft all that much. I'm not pulling out the action skill very much, so I'm gonna go with this super soldier with the Vagabond, double Vagabond, and see what this feels like. So this is gonna buff my Deadeye for crits, which is gonna stack more crit damage. We'll see how this feels. I'm gonna be way faster, way faster now. Do you have any Snowdrift artifacts? What is that? I don't know what that is. H2K. Okay, sounds good. All right. Yeah, like way faster, right? Oh, Jack. Are you still there? I wanted to show you this. I was showing folks earlier. I'm not spec'd into this like at all, so I really can't like use it right now, but I'll show you. I found this crazy Karkadan, I guess that's how you say it, AR. Look at the specs on this thing. So the DPS says only it's 11,000 DPS, but that is deceiving because, so it's a Jacob, so it's got ricochets, and it has Ripper license mag, so it fires really fast, but I can load this bad boy with shotgun ammo. If I can find a way to get like infinite ammo or ammo regen with cash, this thing would be nasty. It would be nasty. And I've used it, like I've put it to the test and it absolutely wrecks, dude. It is great. And then of course you buff it with things like a legendary enhancement, you know, gun reload speed, gun status effect chance, a sequencer, leaper, you know, there's a lot of different Jacobs enhancements you can buff this thing with, but it is nasty. I was like, oh yeah, I'm grabbing that because that looks like it's gonna be fun. Can't use it at the moment, but it's fun. And so, and this build is not like, I'm not spec fit. Like I said, I'm spec'd around like single shot things, which is again why I have the hot slugger and then this baler. And then I've just got the bod here for the Ordnite bros because it's just easier to get through the Ordnite. 3 points into War Wagon will give you. So H2K, I was using War Wagon, but it's not infinite ammo. To be clear, it is just it refills your magazine from your reserve ammo as you like continue firing and getting like critical hits or something, I think. But you will run out of ammo with that. And I burn through ammo with War Wagon like instantly because it's just siphoning basically from your reserve ammo into your clip. It's not giving you like new ammo consistently. It's not like replenishing your ammo. It's just pulling from your reserve and putting it in your clip so you can keep shooting without reloading. But I just burn through my ammo with that like so fast. So War Wagon is good to keep like just to have like continuous fire without reloading. But what I'm talking about is I need to find a way to get like ammo regeneration like we have with like Harlow with critical funding, with or even something like Rafa with metal management, I think is the skill where he doesn't even consume ammo for 2 seconds after activating his action skill. And that's what I'm using in my Rafa Lance build is I just continuously like every 2 seconds trigger the Lance to shoot. And then that gives me 2 seconds of no ammo consumption. So I'm just basically always, I have infinite ammo basically. So I need something like that. What up, ass? Thank you for the heart. And the birthday wishes. On the next DLC, do you hope for new Vault being a new character or returning character? King Kong, great question. I would love to know community's thoughts. So if anybody else wants to help answer that, please do in the chat. Logan, if you're talking about where this is, like where I'm actually located, I will show you on the map in just a second. King Kong, so I need to just give you some context here. I started playing Borderlands on Borderlands 4, the game I'm in. This was the first game that I've played in the franchise. This is the one that pulled me in. I started seeing the ads for it, and I bought it before it even came out, looking because I was like, this looks great. And ever since then, I have fallen in love with the game, found that the community is fantastic. And so now I've gone back and I'm starting to work my way through the earlier, basically the rest of the franchise, the earlier games. So I bought an entire package on Steam over the holidays for like 90% off. So I've got everything. I got 1, the pre-sequel, 2, and 3, and all the DLC for all of them. So I'm working my way through them. I'm this close to getting to the vault in Borderlands 1. And then I think after I get through that, I'm going to move on to 2. So I probably don't have the best answer because I don't know a lot of the previous characters. But I'd love to know others who have played if they would like to see someone come back. You have yet to experience peak. Yeah, no, that's. Hey, thank you for following. MA9Z. Is that? I'm probably there's got to be something there. Is it Maisie? Is that what you say? They don't ever bring a character back replayable. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So is that why, like, in Borderlands 4? So I'm playing as Lilith in Borderlands 1. Like, I think that's the siren that you play in Borderlands 1. I haven't played it actually in a few weeks now, so I can't even remember if that's actually her. But I think that's her, right? In Borderlands 1, you can play as Lilith. That's the siren. And then in Borderlands 4, you know, she has a big part in this too. Okay, now he's starting to talk as I'm standing still. But I know what you're saying. So like they bring them back as to like an appearance, but okay, stop talking. But like you can't play them. That's right, Nick. You're totally right. Aren't you experiencing peak because you stopped using snipers, Foxy? Yeah. Yeah. I know. So when I started playing Borderlands 4, I was using snipers all the time. They were fun. And then I've just switched to 100% shotguns and pistols. And every once in a while I'll grab a cool looking AR like I was just showing one that I grabbed. But some of these snipers are really, really fun, and I've been thinking about like going back to just running some snipers, but all right, let's run this thing again. Now that I got some more movement speed with the super soldier, let's just see how this feels, because I love having the faster movement. You see how it gives me faster reload speed too? Alright, where's this dude at? There he is. Woo, look at that reload speed. Good God. Alright, where's the last one at? There he is. Oh, this is so much smoother with the speed, man. It's so much smoother. And I'm finding it's harder for them to hit me too. Which is great. Alright, slugger. Come on, just die already. Thank you. Alright, come on, run, sprint. There we go. Oh, God, I almost one-shotted through his shield and flesh. That was crazy. They keep breaking my shield. I can't sprint. Come on. Get over here. I haven't even activated my action skill. I should probably use the action skill every once in a while. Stop sniping me. Get over here. What? You see how I can't grab them? As I was saying, that's the only thing about this, is like I have to get rid of the action skill so I can actually grab these things. That feels like it's broken. Oh, I guess I already did it. Alright, slugger. Look at that reload speed. Good God! Oh my God! That's the fastest I think I've seen it. Look at that. See, like, this is just not that strong. Even with the rockets, I'm just getting wasted. Ran out of time again. Jeez. Let's see, what did we find out, of course? Oh yeah, totally. It's all about maximizing the fun. That should always be the primary goal, is maximizing fun. Always. Or slowly regenerate, nah. Gotta look to see if I get any decent. Always looking for enhancements, but I swear I never get any good. Hardly ever get any good ones. All right. I'm gonna run over and fill up the mag. I hate that you can grapple ledges in your action skill. Yeah, I know exactly, Nick. Yeah, you can still grapple like the things that pull you up on ledges and stuff, but it doesn't work for the canisters. So like that just feels broken. I'm sure they'll fix it, but it definitely feels broken. Alright, let's run the baler this one. Gun's fun. Okay, so I've been running this so that I get that cool beam spin attack, which is fun for mobbing, but this I have found to be great too. A few of these have actually are really, really great. The purples just seem to be really great for cash. Like I've got this one I've been using. I've got I think this is one. I need to favorite that. This one, I need to favorite that one, just so I remember which ones are which. Like these four, but then this one especially. Someone tipped me off to this in the stream yesterday. They said, look for a seasoned gambler purple because it can drop with the skill. This here can't stop winning, which increase it, but gives you a buff in critical hit chance with guns and action skill. But moreover, it gives you a higher chance to enter windfall simply by landing critical hits. So it's going to give you a higher chance to land critical hits. And then when you, whenever Cash critically hits an enemy with guns or action skill, he gains a chance to enter windfall. So I was like, that seems great. And then the other skills are great too. So windfall skill, while windfall is active, Cash deals bonus fire damage with his guns and action skill. And that's 3 into that. And then riding high, windfall gains increased duration. So it's only 1 into this. So it's not huge, but gives me a little bit longer in windfall. And then damage reduction, skill critical hit chance, and status effect damage. So, you know, makes me a little bit more tanky and buff skill damage and stuff. So I was like, we'll give it a run. And I've been digging it. I'm probably going to lose a bit of gun damage on this because it doesn't buff gun damage like the other one, but it does buff skill damage. So we'll just have to give it a chance. See, definitely not as strong in the gun aspects, but we can buff that with the slide. Jesus. They've already got me shield broken. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh my god, they're wrecking me this round. Good god. There's just too many of them. Oh my gosh. Really? This is not gonna be my round. Go there. Do the thing. Oh my god! They are pissed! Maybe I need to go back to that class mod. What the heck am I doing? What was that? Yo, I've been knocked, what, 3 times now? This is crazy. I'm just not doing any damage. I think I gotta switch back. That massive loss in gun damage is, I'm feeling it. Oh my god! Oh my god, what is happening? Okay. This is, dude, this is bananas. What is happening? Oh, they got me. I'm dead. What? Still can't find the spot he was at. Oh, yeah, let me show you. Good God. That was supposed to make me tankier too. That was supposed to add 29% damage reduction, and it just felt like they were beating me up more. Oh wait, I didn't switch it. I thought I did. Okay, interesting. I thought I had switched it. Unless I did, but it didn't save when I just rebooted back in.
Did not hurt as much as I thought it would.
Let's see. So yeah, Logan, let me show you where this is at. So this is the Ordinite, this is one of the Ordinite processor events, and it's in the Fade Fields right next to Should I Keep Safe House. So looking at the map, you can see right where I'm at right there. So teleport to Should I Keep, and it's right here. Like just kind of southwest of it. Here's my ammo at. I'm gonna go fill up. Tend to burn through ammo. Yeah, Nick, it's been like that since the release, and they haven't done anything about it yet. As far as being able to grapple those canisters. We'll see what happens though. Because it certainly feels broken to me. Like, I would think you'd be able to grapple them. Grapple them.
Are you telling me? Have a taste of what I can mix up.
Good God. What the heck? Why does it feel like my gun damage just got... Dude! What has changed? My gun, I just feel like I'm not doing any damage and they're just completely wrecking me. I don't know what I changed. Yeah. Like, look at that. I'm not... What has changed? Oh, you know what? You know what? I know what it is. I know what it is. It's the watts. I took off the super soldier and the watts was buffing, that amp was buffing some of these shots. I bet that's what it was. And I don't know, like this is dealing skill damage stacks. I don't know if that's somehow applying into my gun damage when I have crossfire or not, but I feel like that's playing into this too. So I've been using this level 50 watts, which has total garbage coverage, but I feel like this was making a huge difference. In fact, let me try this Deadeye one and see what that does. Because this one has 100% amp. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Do I mind showing the build? Caleb, I can. Yeah, give me just a second to get through this Ordinite processor event, and I'm happy to. Alright, let me stack this for a second. Oh gosh, that was totally it. Oh wow, that was totally it. Oh my gosh. Jesus, what is hitting me? Dude, what is happening right now? Dude, what is happening? Where am I getting shot from? This is the hardest this event has ever been. Did they change something? Or is my build just really that terrible? I can't slide again. I'm too slow. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got one. All right, now we're kind of getting somewhere. That felt like it took way too many shots. Why are there 5,000 people out here right now? coming too. I'm never gonna finish this round. 'Where's the canister, bro? There you are. I'm never gonna finish. That froze me. Seconds, yeah. No, I'm not gonna finish. Alright, let's go see what they drop me. What's up, West? So much screaming. Yeah. It was half of the screaming was me. I was getting wrecked. Jeez. Let's see. Honestly, Watts is nice, but I still think Fireworks Shield is probably better for mobbing on cache. I think it's probably that's probably safe to say for most, even non-cache. Assault rifle, nah, that's kind of garbage. Yeah, the fireworks is just great for mobbing in general because you know, obviously it shoots off all those fireworks, which help take out a bunch of dudes. I do have some things spec'd into my build here that help with that. And if you've noticed, like I've been noticing it actually coming in clutch a few times here. Momo, I finally got a bod with Torg stickies. It wrecks so hard. Oh yeah, dude, it's the most goated gun in the game for sure. It wrecks everything. Fireworks OP, but survivability is key in higher UVHMs. Yeah, that is true. U2K. Yeah, 100%. Do you mind showing me? Oh, Caleb, yeah, I said I would show that. So as I was just saying, like I have some things spec'd into, which is like these down here. So specifically this one and this one. So this one, High Noon, is a fortune skill. Whenever Cash deals gun damage, he gains a chance to create a fire nova. The more fortune stacks he has, the greater the bonus. And if you notice, as I'm shooting folks from time to time, you'll see that burst fire nova happen. And it not only does it deal damage to the person that I shoot, but anyone around them as well. Then there's also this here. Fortune skill, whenever Cash kills an enemy with a critical hit, lob fire mortars at nearby enemies. The more fortune stacks Cash has, the greater the damage. So you'll see those fire mortars fly around if I take out someone with a critical hit. And because I've got the 10 pellets from this Baylor, a lot of the, like, there's a high chance to get a crit. Plus I have 10% crit bonus chance there. I've got another 4% crit bonus chance there. I've got skill critical hit chance there. Like there's kind of crit bonuses all over the place, or crit chance all over the place. So it does happen pretty often. And then I feel like there was another one with bone shards somewhere, but I'm forgetting where it was at. Oh, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Unless I don't have that one. Oh, whenever Cash loses first that log fire mortars. No, it's not that one. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it's this. This one, the trick shot, fortune skill. Cash gains ricochet chance with his guns. And I'm already using a Jacobs, which ricochets, but so this just adds more ricochets. Shots that ricochet this way are turned into bone shards. When bone shards damage an enemy, they create bone splinters that converge around them, dealing kinetic damage. Enemies damaged by bone shards take increased damage from all sources. The more fortune stacks Cash has, the greater the chance. So ricochet chance is up to 9%. Damage taken is plus 30. So when they're damaged by these bone shards, they take 30% more damage. And then bone splinters up to 9. Like there's 9 bone splinters. And then bone shards duration is 12 seconds. Have I used the scoot and shoot? Oh yes, Momo, I have used the scoot and shoot. I love the scoot and shoot. It is one of my favorite guns in the game right now. It feels like it's broken. Like being able to duplicate your gun like 9 times is insane. It is hella good. You need to farm that new shield in the DLC, not the melee one, the other one. Yeah, I don't remember what that one is called, but I know what you're talking about. Someone was talking about it yesterday. So Logan, you were asking, can I let's see, no, Caleb, you asked if I can show the build. So you're on the mobile, you're on the TikTok version. So some of this is cropped off. If you want to switch to the purple app, you'll see my entire screen, but I do have some points invested in the side here that you can't see on the right side. So there's 5 out of 5 in Unshaken, 5 out of 5 in Dusty Trail, and then 1 of 1 in Bleed the Bad, and then 3 into From Gloam to Glow. And this is just all centered around losing fortune stacks, which give you a bunch of buffs, and then sliding is what triggers the loss of fortune stacks. You can obviously lose them other ways, like when you go into Windfall, consume stacks. But I can slide to manually consume stacks or lose stacks, which trigger all these buffs. And so there's everything in the red tree, and then I have a few into the blue. So I have fast hands all in on this for reload speed, which then also gives me a chance to enter Windfall. So fortune stacks gain increased Windfall chance. And I've got 1 into alchemy, which gains increased elemental effect chance. And then whenever Cash applies an elemental effect, he gains a stack of fortune. And I'm using a Watts for dinner, so I'm like always applying shock damage, basically, or I would say consistently applying. And then Sounds of Rain, fortune skill Cash gains a chance to critically hit with guns, action skills, and ordnance. The more fortune stacks he has, the greater the chance. So a buff to crit chance, basically. It do like 90% self-inflicted SMG reduction. Oh yeah. Damage reduction. Yeah. Well, the Amon build that I have, I have it to where you're basically invincible for 2 seconds after you do the Storm Cutter, and I have it set up to where I'm using a Slippy and a Mantra, and both deal melee damage. And when Amon deals melee damage, it reduces the time in between when you can, like, your Storm Cutter cooldown. And so what I do is I throw the Storm Cutter, and once I do that, I'm dealing melee and Slippy damage, which then instantly destroys that cooldown so that you can throw the Storm Cutter like back to back again. So you're literally indefinitely invincible. Like I literally stand right in, it's in my YouTube video on my Amon build. If you want to check it out, it's VoxyZXP on YouTube. But I literally stand right at the base of Bloom Reaper, and he's attacking me. All his minions are attacking me. He's doing that like stomp slam thing that usually knocks you and sends you flying. And I'm literally standing right underneath him, just shooting and doing Storm Cutter, shooting, punch, Storm Cutter, and he can't hurt me. It's like, it just feels broken. You're literally invincible the whole time. What's Musclehead? What was the, I missed the comment. What was the go-to shield? Is it the fireworks? Always fireworks. Yeah, okay. You said if I kept reading, I see you said it. Always farming fireworks. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, let's run the hot slugger on this one. Change it up. Let's see, where's my ammo at? 100 rounds. Gotta burn through ammo. I go fill up again.
Come back alive! Come to take a look at me guts?
I hate how slow I am with this shield though. Like, look at this. This is like just default speed. Like, this is me sprinting. I'm sprinting. And you see, like, because I have to slide to get those, to trigger the loss of fortune stacks to get those buffs, it's like, this is as fast as I can run, so it's like, that's all I can do to slide. Whereas if I could be faster, I could slide further, which would trigger the loss of more stacks and give me more buffs. But all I can usually do is get like get it to trigger one loss because I can only slide long enough to trigger one because I'm so friggin' slow. Ugh, it's so horrible. You missed. See, there was that fire mortar. Where'd the thing go? Where'd the thing go? The canister just disappeared. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go again? Dude, they're blowing up, so there's... that fire mortar's working against me now. It's making these things go flying. See how that when I slide it makes my reload speed like way faster? Stop moving. Just hold still. Come on, there we go. Dang, that's some damage. Why am I missing? No, don't miss. I ain't got time to miss. Where'd the canister go? Oh, is that it? I might actually finish this one. Get off me. You died up against the tree. Alright, here we go, here we go. Come on, lock in, we gotta finish. Stop shooting me. Where's the dude? There he is. Oh, right in my way. No, give me that one. No, give me that one. No. It still didn't go in. Come on. Oh, 13 seconds? Yeah, I'm never gonna finish. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! 1 second. No, that was close. No. You're still shooting me. Good for you. We need to get you to play Zane on Borderlands 3 if you want to be a speed demon. He's your boy. Oh, really? I've got some I've gotten to where with Rafa it's like ludicrously fast. Like I could literally run like the entire map, it feels like, in a minute. I've gotten some crazy speeds with Rafa. Oh yeah, S. It's probably similar to the aim on build that I have on my YouTube, because it's insanely powerful. Sounds like it's probably similar to what you got going on. Always looking for enhancements, but never finding any good ones. Rafa is a budget Zane when it comes to speed. Rafa feels wow. Okay. Now I'm very curious to check that out. Last mod. Am I running Skillcraft on that? I don't think so. No. But we'll hang on to it just in case. Oh my god, that's just so brutally slow. Alright, let's go fill the ammo again. Just for ordnance though on my aim on. But I'll share mine and check. Okay, cool. Yeah, mine's not ordnance based, it's like melee and heavy action skill damage based. Or I should just say skill damage because it's a few things. It's the action skill like rocket punch, but then also stormcutter, capstone. Why'd that dude have to come out so buffed? He had like 3 layers of health. Good God, what is happening? Why are they wrecking me already? Get out of there. Yeah, get some. What's up now? Okay, that was some damage. Holy crap. I got a good long slide in before I went after him. That worked. Get off me. Get off me. Die. 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 Ah, don't miss! Don't miss! You see there's that fire mortar that I was talking about earlier? Stop following me. There it is again. Okay, we're cooking this round. Oh no, don't mess up. Don't mess up the throw. Uh-oh, I hear some rockets. Oh, we're still cooking. I gotta get a slide in. Get a slide in. How about another one? There we go. There we go. Oh, look at the damage. It's so funny that sliding just gives me such hella buffs. Look at that. Get in there. No. No. Get in there. Oh, we are cooking. Come on. Right in the face. Get over there. Go in. Give me that. Oh, it didn't go in. Uh-oh. Oh, there's only a minute left. Better hurry up. Where'd that go? There's 7. Alright, we got a minute left. I think we got it. Get a good, nice, long slide in here. Bam. That's it. We got it. Didn't get any drops though. Zane get increased damage based on his speed in a skill tree. Then he also has like 3 skills to boost speed. Then you find outside sources for speed like shields and you zooming. Yeah, I mean, there's I don't remember if it's Rafa. I feel like Rafa has a similar thing where the faster he goes, the more damage he does. But I know there is something that Cash does that's very similar. Cash is clearly not meant to be like a fast character, but if I spec'd around it right, I bet he could be insanely fast. If I went all in 5 out of 5 on fast Cash, and then also used the super soldier, and then had a class mod that gave me movement speed, like I think I have one right here, movement speed 23%. Hell, I might even just use that to give me it has a shotgun status damage, status effect application chance, and movement speed. I'm not even sure what the skills are. I'd have to look at it to see if they even know if they would help much. But like just that 23% movement speed would be huge. But having a super soldier with a triple vagabond, with a movement speed buff here, with all of these 5 levels here, I bet you Cash could be zooming. But then he's got this here. Cash deals bonus fire damage with his guns. The faster he's moving, the greater the bonus. So this sounds similar to what you're talking about, but this is not just general damage, it's bonus fire damage. So now I almost want to go do that spec and see how ridiculous the fire bonus damage gets. Like respec and go all in on fast Cash. Switch to my super soldier, like this one here with the double vagabond. Do the super soldier with double vagabond. Do this with the 23% movement speed, and then do this with the 5% or the all 5 into this, and then spec into this bonus fire damage just to see how it does. Oh man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That seems fun. I like movement speed. Let's do it. For fun. For science. Let's do it for science. Smoking Boots Cash. Yeah, you just came up with the build name. That's it. Smoking Boots Cash. That's it. All right. Well, for science, we're going to do it for science because God, look how slow this is. Ugh. It eats me up. Eats me up inside being this slow. I have a feeling we're about to straight cook, y'all. I have a feeling we are going to fly. Just absolutely fly. Watch the difference without me even respecking. Watch the difference here. Double vagabond and then movement speed. Just watch this. It works. Blunts, it works. Does it? So I have a double vagabond. So this gives me 25% movement speed plus 28% movement speed. Then I have a 23% movement speed here from the class mod. You're using that. Nice. Nice. Well, look at the difference this at. I gotta wait for the shield to fully regenerate before I get the movement speed. So this is what I'm gonna look at the difference now. Watch this speed. This is without investing the 5 points into fast Cash.
We're gonna go in a different.
So like already like way faster. Like I could slide way further. This is way faster. Like way faster, right? So now we're gonna go and spec into fast Cash. Like God, look how fast this is. I can't even see it so fast. Now we're gonna go and respec into fast Cash. We're zooming. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Oh man, I'm ready. I'm gonna take some screenshots of this because I'm sort of happy with where this build is at right now, and I don't want to forget this. Let me take some screenshots. Make sure I'm on a window. Want this, and then this. I don't have anything in green. Okay. All right. So now. Let's just respec just this tree. Because I don't think I'm going to need to change anything in blue, but I might. I might have to use some of these points, but we'll see. Time to burn some rubber off the boots. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go 1 here. I'm going to go 5 here. I'm going to go 5 here. And I'm going to go all 5 there. I want my extra augment. I want my ricochets. We'll do 1. Oh man, this gives me more fire bonus too. I could just go crazy with the bonus fire damage. Ooh. Okay, so maybe what I'm going to do is leave off some of the skills that I had on the right that are buffing things when I slide by, like when I lose fortune stacks. And I'm going to focus entirely on bonus fire damage and fire rate that's going to buff this. And then if I have any points left over, I'll go and put some stuff over here for like when Windfall activates and it does consume those stacks, it'll help. But I'm just going to go all in with bonus fire damage. And then I think I want to get back into War Wagon too for this. But we'll see. So up to 10% of damage dealt. Fire rate. Okay. And then comes... Oh, that would get me back into action skill faster. Okay. He gains increased reload speed and fire rate. Okay, I definitely want that. I want the reload speed, if anything. And then we're going to go more reload speed. And then I'm going to go... Okay, so I got reload speed. Man, my reload speed should be freaking insane. All right, all into cash. Oh my god, it gives me 35% movement speed. Yo, this is going to be crazy fast. This dude is going to be straight cooking. All right, I want all the fire damage. So bonus fire damage is 30% of damage dealt by default. At default sprint speed. At the default sprint speed. So when I've got all this additional damage or all of this additional movement speed on top of the default sprint speed, that should be massive bonus fire damage. I don't know if it's going to translate into what feels strong or not, but we're going to find out. Definitely want this. I definitely like the Fire Nova. Loses a stack, Lava Fire Mortar. We're going all in with the fire. Oh my gosh, I'm seriously out of points already? No. Okay. That's not great. I'm not even a War Wagon. I gotta take some of these points off. I gotta take some of these off. Let's just go 2 here. I might even have to take those out actually. Just go all red. Let's see. What do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of this. Do the Fire Nova. We're going to go kinetic damage, and then we're going to go War Wagon for 2. Okay, so I'm not going to get any of the points over here. Actually, let me just get rid of these. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's do... When I lose, gains increased damage from all sources. Every fortune stack he loses. Okay, so as I lose a stack... So like when I get into Windfall, for example, then I should see those buffs. Okay, is that what I want to do? I think that's what I want to go with. So this is just a ton of fire damage, which means enemies that are non-flesh, it's not going to do a lot of damage to. But as I'm mobbing here at the Ordinate Processor event, it should actually melt these dudes with all this fire damage. Because this is a lot. This should be a lot of bonus fire damage. Don't forget your augments. Oh yeah, I almost did. Thank you. I totally almost did. I like the shotguns and I like this one because it helps keep the uptime if I'm going to use it with the rockets. Those are the two I've been using, but let me just see what after sliding during crossfire, Cash gains damage reduction and increased movement speed for a duration, and his guns have a chance to arc lightning. Oh gosh. Another 20% movement speed if I slide while crossfire is active? Okay, if we're going movement speed, I guess I want this. Oh my gosh. What is this one? Crossfire gains increased fire rate. Duervals have a chance to shoot kinetic bone shards. Reload override to make Cash sacrifice a portion of his health to gain increased fire rate. You know what? Let's just go all the left side. We're going all left. We're going all left. All in left. Zoom, zoom. Dude, this is going to be insane. So I have a 30%, 35% buff here. And then when I slide during crossfire, it's going to give me another, what did it say? 20% on top of that. Dude. That one is buggy. They need to fix it. Which one's buggy? This one? Show your marrow. I'll try it. We'll see. We'll try it. And I can always change the augment, so it's fine. if it is garbage or there's something buggy with it. All right, y'all. This should just be like bananas fast. Ooh, we are zooming. And now keep in mind, the more fortune stacks I have, the faster I'm going to get. So I'm at 8 fortune stacks. I can have up to 10, I think. So that I should get even faster. So, and then when I slide during crossfire, I'm supposed to be even faster? Okay. I don't know what I'm shooting at, but if I slide... Yo, this is pretty quick. It's pretty quick. This is, I mean, just like insanely better than what I had before. Good God, that's fast. I don't know how it's going to translate into damage, but you know what? Let's just go have some fun. It should do some crazy fire damage. Our bonus fire damage should be absolutely nuts. And you know, I could even go even more fire damage if I pull out the Hellwalker. Just go all in with the fire damage. What do y'all say? Hellwalker? Go all in with the fire damage? Let's do it. Hellwalker. Let's do it. Zoom, zoom. What's up, guys? Yo, did it just literally melt them? Did it melt them? I can't even see. Where the hell is this guy? Am I even hurting him? I can't even see him. I don't see his health bar or anything. There's his health bar. That was weird. That was a bug. That was totally a bug. Because I was not doing any damage. Alright, there's some dudes. Look at all the fire damage. Oh, man. See, getting through the shield with fire damage is not as strong, but like once it's through that, it just melts them. Ooh. See, these guys are all shield and armor, so fire damage is not really the best against them. Holy, whoa. The reload speed just went nuts. Yo, the fire damage is out of control. I just got hit with my own Nova there. Yeah, see, like the fire damage isn't great against like armor. How fast is this? Alright, let's have some fun. Let's see what happens. I love the speed though. Zoom, zoom. Yeehaw. Holy crap, I almost overjumped it.
You guys smell that?
Where's dude? Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. Oh my god, I'm dead. See, the fire damage is not... Oh, he's also resistant to it. That doesn't help. This is where I gotta pull out the kinetic. There we go. I guess maybe the kinetic makes more sense because I'm not having as many issues. Good God, y'all! That's that. That's that. See, I'm struggling to get through the shield, but once I get through the shield, it just like instantly melts the flesh. God, I saw that coming a mile away too. These guys with the snipers are a pain. Yeah, fire damage is getting him. Oh, there's a Shala. Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm out of, how did I run out of ammo? Did I forget to refill? I guess I forgot to refill. Oh, did I just go out of bounds? Nope. Why is this not reloading? Oh! War wagon. I forgot I added that. Oh, that's why I'm running out of ammo. Every time I use that, I burn through ammo. I feel like that makes me consume more ammo than I should normally be consuming. I need to look into that. Because I swear every time I have War Wagon, I burn through ammo way faster. Like way, way, way faster. Good God. Who is wrecking me? Oh, come on. Yeah, this build is way weaker than I had it. I'm struggling so hard right now to just eliminate even the regular dudes. So the bonus fire damage is cool, or the movement speed, I should say, is cool, but good God. There's like no damage. I love having movement speed, but not at the sacrifice of being able to take these dudes out. Like, the fact that I have to shoot this guy like 8 times to take him out, it's just not working. See, like, that did like nothing. See, like, it takes 3 or 4 shots just to get through their shield. I also lost amp from the watts that I was using, so I'm losing that buff. You know what? I should probably change my class mod. I think I probably have another one that would work better versus just trying to get the extra movement speed. They bug out, won't hit the target. Oh. Oh, colonoscopy Wednesday? Jack? Yeah, dude, I just had my first one the second week of January. Liquid diet tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you're in for a fun like 24 hours. I don't know how your doctor's having you do like your cleanse. But I had to consume 2 full bottles of Miralax in, I think, like 6 bottles of Powerade or Gatorade or something like that over like 12 hours. Dude, it was the worst like 24 hours of my life. It was bad, but it was over quick. So sounds about right. Yeah. No, dude, and it just kind of sneaks up on you. So I'm just gonna tell you, it sneaks up on you. Next thing you know, you're like, oh God, I gotta go empty them guts. No, Nick, 100%, dude. It emptied the guts and then some. Big time, emptied the guts. Let's see. All right, let me change this class mod. I like the extra movement speed here, but like, it's just not really helping me out much. Reload speed. Ooh, reload speed. See, I've got so many good purple ones in here. Status effect damage, crit hit damage, shotgun damage, status effect damage. Dang. That one could be good. Status effect damage with all this fire damage I'm doing. Hell, let's try that one. For funds. Bluetronic, thank you for following. Let's put it to test. I saw some dudes down here walking around. Where'd they go? Where did they go? There they are. Hey, come back here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yo, okay, alright. That felt smooth. That felt pretty smooth. There's some dudes over here too.
You are nothing more than puppy.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Do not cash in before you see the river.
See these dudes with the armor and my bonus, the fire damage doesn't really help. Where'd that sniper dude go? Is that what I'm seeing? What am I seeing over here? Oh, just a couple randoms over here.
You just signed your own death warrant, Walter.
All right, I guess what I need to do now is actually like break out the action skill and try that during this, because I'm just always so focused on running and gunning. I need to break out the action skill this time. Just like I said, I can't grab the canisters when I do that, so I'm gonna have to just take out a bunch of dudes and then switch out of it so I can grab the canisters. Don't forget to get so— oh gosh, thank you. Yes, ammo. I would have forgotten again and ran out. I would have totally forgotten.
One person's junk is another. Your gun's hungry then, Vault Hunter.
Alright, let's see how this feels. Let's see. I think there was a rift boss right here. I'm gonna go see what I get here. Let's go action skill. Why not? Okay, that's doing no damage. Let's see. R. We'll sacrifice some health. Sacrifice some health for more fire rate. Let's just keep sacrificing it. Let's just do it. Ready? Look at the fire rate. It's doing no damage, but I'm shooting fast. Good God, this is so weak. I love the shotguns, man. They do so much more damage. Hellwalker's gonna fry him now. Look at that bonus damage, the fire damage. Yes. Ooh, we got a world drop. Look at that. Grim Skulls. Am I the only person in the stream? I don't know. You tell me. I don't think so. My viewer count stuff is never like truly up to date, but it's showing me there's like 5 people there, but maybe that's not. Oh, Jack is there. And thank you for following, Grim Skulls. Appreciate that. Lucky Clover. Oh, this one shoots the Torg license impact fire gyro jets that explode on impact. Reload. Oh, that's that weird homing rockets thing. There's Nick. There's a few folks there. All right, let's see what we get with the Ordinite processor now. This different class mod. See if it feels any smoother. Should have better overall damage. So I've got a 40% crit damage buff, gun damage buff, and then a status effect damage. Status effect damage, yeah. So we'll see. What are the skills here? What do we got? We got, ooh, the Ricochet. Nice. That's going to give me 2 more points into Ricochet, which I'm already fully invested in. Gains a fortune stack. His action skill duration freezes. Well, okay. Gains a chance to critically hit with his action skill and guns. +4 into that. Dang. Okay, so what does that get my chance up to? So I'm 18% chance. Nice. Okay, this one might not be bad at all, actually. Let's see how this one feels. Grim wanted Fox yell to himself. Give me that Baylor. Good God. You're causing all my problems over here. No. No. Ah, come on. I don't know what has been going on, but I've been just getting wrecked at these Ordinite processor events today. Absolutely wrecked. I didn't get through the Ordinite? What? Oh, there it goes. Dude, this is insane. Oh my god, I'm so weak. I hate being this weak. I'm too weak. But still. I can't stand being so weak. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is another round where I'm gonna get knocked 15 times. That's not helping either. I'm not even gonna bother with the action skill because it's so weak, it's not gonna help at all. It would be a complete waste. Plus I can't grab the canisters. I'm giving my rep kit some use, man. Let me tell you what. Good God. Man, I'm dead again. Why are there a million people shooting me right now? Oh my god! Get over here. Dude, this is doing nothing. Come on. I gotta respec, man. I gotta go back. The movement speed was a failure. It was a failure. The fact that, like, look at this. I'm shooting the guy in the face 3 times and he doesn't even drop. Like, come on. Just the damage is gone. I gotta get back to my slides. Where are the guys with the... Where's the canister dudes? I don't even see them. Alright, well I'm out of time anyway. Dang! Or you need... Yeah, I have an... So, I really wanted it to work. Yeah, Nick, I really wanted it to work too, man. I was hoping all that extra, like, bonus fire damage would just be super powerful, but it's just not there. I'm not seeing it, and I love having this extra speed, man. Like, it's just getting around makes getting around so much easier, or at least enjoyable. Yeah, but yeah, D-Bell, I just respec just to try something out during the stream here about some things that like would buff your bonus fire damage. With like the faster you're moving, you'd get more bonus fire damage, and so I just kind of respec around that. And I'm basically going to consider it a failure at this point. It just is not getting it done. I just got knocked like 50 times, and I was using a Watts for dinner for just some extra shock damage, which was helping proc what I had, what I don't have anymore, alchemy, where when I deal elemental damage, I gain a stack of fortune. And then I was also spec'd into all this stuff on the right side where when I lose stacks with payout, when I lose stacks, it buffs like my no, not that, over here. So when I lose stacks, it buffs gun damage, reload speed, fire rate, all these things. All this stuff over here I was spec'd into, and I don't have but just a couple things in there now. But yeah, I just went all in over here with bonus fire damage with guns. The faster he's moving, the greater the bonus. And it's just like a trial to see. Because then there's this fast cash movement speed. The more fortune stacks cash has, the greater the bonus. So it gets up to a 35% movement speed buff or increase. And so I figured putting all this movement speed in here would just make this bonus fire damage nuts. But, you know, because fire damage is weak against shield and armor, it doesn't really translate well. Some shields have flanking and movement. Yeah. So I have that's what I'm using now to kind of add more speed is this super soldier. So the super soldier has like always been my favorite shield because it buffs your fire rate by 25%, movement speed by 25%, and it gives you regen 1 ammo a second. And then you can also get it with Vagabond like I have here, which gives you another 28% in movement speed. So if you want movement speed, this is the shield for you. But you can also get it like I have here. So this one has Siphon and Nova. So this one has with Siphon, when you're dealing damage, you have 5% chance to grant 3,392 overshield, which is nice. Then I also had this super soldier that dropped where when damaged, you have a health booster and a shield booster that drops. So 20% chance to spawn a health booster that restores up to 50% health, and a shield booster, 15% chance to spawn a shield booster that refills up to 18% shield capacity. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. So as I'm being damaged, like in a situation like this, I'd be dropping those shield and health boosters all over the place. So I could just be running around picking them up as I go too. So that could be a good one. But I had been using the watts for dinner here for the amp to buff the gun damage, buff my gun damage 100%, and then Siphon to always have overshield. You're doing green build. Yeah, it seems the most people that I know are running cash are doing the sleight of hand, the green tree. That definitely seems to be like the most powerful one of all of them that I've seen. I wanted to do crossfire because it just is it's the most different from any of the other Vault Hunter skills that I've seen. So it just seemed fun, and it really is fun for mobbing and stuff. Like it is really, really fun. And I just feel like it was fully optimized for the fun aspect of it and the playability. Not necessarily to be like the most powerful bossing, skill. It's all optimized for fun without a doubt. But then you've got sleight of hand, which seems like it's very much a bossing thing. Like it gets very, very powerful. So the next thing I think I'm going to do is the bone dice thing with the totems. That seems like it's probably somewhat synonymous with Harlow's Halo sidekick, where depending on what totems you get, it buffs like your gun damage, your reload speed, your fire rate, which is all the same things that the Halo sidekick that Harlow does. So it feels similar. So I wanted to try that one out. Plus there's some cool skills in that tree that I saw. So that'll probably be the next one I try. But I think for now it is actually 8:23. So I'm going to wrap up for tonight. I really appreciate y'all hanging out. We got some new followers and some hopefully some folks to come back and hang out with us and join our little community here. If you're not in my Discord, I'll leave the stream up for a little bit during the endings. I've got a little ending screen you'll see I'll leave that up for a minute. And if you type Discord in the chat, my bot will give you the link, and we'd love to have you come join us in our little community. Talk Borderlands all the time. So with that, I hope you all have a great evening. Blunts, Nick, Grim Skulls, Jack, everybody, hope you all have a great evening. And I will have to look at my daughter's game or practice schedule for softball this week. For right now, the stream is scheduled for 6 p.m. Wednesday, but if they have practice or a game or something, I'll have to move it or cancel it. But I'll let y'all know in the Discord. Till then, y'all have a great night. Have a great week, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody.